Okay, so I wanted to show you some questions that I've gotten about how to build some phonics slides in your virtual learning. So I want to just show you what I'm going to show you, and then you can continue watching if you want to. So I was working on compound words with my students, and so this one I made where I said, okay, we're going to do bird and then house. We put it together. What does that say? Birdhouse. So I'll show you how to do that. And then this one, I've gotten some questions on how to show highlighting. So this one, I'd say, okay, are these rhyming or not rhyming? Thumbs up or thumbs down. And I'd say, okay, cat, bat, and we'd look at the ending sound. So I'll show you that. And then just how to animate and put these things in like this. And then I think I may even show you how to do some word sound boxes. All right, so let me get out of this and show you from the PowerPoint. So I'm in PowerPoint. PowerPoint's my favorite site to use, or program to use. Okay, so say I want to build another compound page. Let me insert I'll do it from scratch, new slide. All right, so say I want to do lighthouse. I am going to find a picture of a light. So I'm going to go to my Google search and I am going to search light clip art, or you can just do light image. I'll do clip art. Usually that comes up with good ones. If you want the clear background, it's called a PNG. So say I want this one right here. I'm gonna go to images and I'm gonna pick this one here. So what I do to grab this image to put into my PowerPoint is I'll right click and then I'm gonna hit copy image. If you find that that doesn't work, you can do save as an image. Okay, so this is a perfect example. So you see it didn't show up on my PowerPoint. And there may be a different way around it, but say I really want that picture. Me, I'm lazy, I would just go find a different one. You could hit click and then you're gonna click, right click, and then you're gonna hit save image as, and I'll leave it as download because then I can delete it later. It's on my desktop. So I saved it. And then I'm gonna go back over here and I'm gonna go to my home button. Let me make it bigger so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna put in a picture from a file. And remember, it was on my desktop. It was called a download. So I'm going to now insert that. And there's my light. Okay, so I'm doing lighthouse. There's my light. Now I got to go find a picture of a house. So I'm going to go back to my Google. Now, this isn't something that you can sell or anything. These aren't my images. So I'm just showing you how to grab it, how to grab images. House. And say I want this one right here. I'm gonna right click, copy image. Usually that works, but like I said, if it doesn't, you can save the image. Oh, I'm gonna be lazy on this one. I'm not gonna use that one. I'll pick a different one. Okay, let's try that one. Oh my goodness, it's because I'm recording and they know it. Usually it's not this difficult. Let me try it this way. It worked earlier. There it is. Okay, they're all connected right now, so I want to click off of it and just move my house. Okay, so now I'm ready to put in my words. Let me make this bigger because now I don't need to go back to Google. All right, I want to put in a text box. I'm going to write the word light. When you are sharing a PowerPoint with someone else, keep in mind they may not have the same fonts as you. So I like to use Century Gothic if it's something I'm sharing with someone else. Otherwise, I like to use my fancy fonts that I can get off of Teachers Pay Teachers. Okay, so I have light, and then I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to put house over here. House. And then I'll put the word together at the bottom. Lighthouse. Okay, there is my compound word. All right, now to animate it so it can move where I just show them one picture at a time. I'm going to go to animations up at the top. In your PowerPoint version may be different than mine, but it's got some similar where you should be able to figure it out. So I'm going to click light and I'm going to hold the shift key so I can click both of them at the same time. That's one way to get both of them connected. And I'm going to have them fly in. That's going to be the first thing that happens. You could also grab them both together if you, like, say I'm going to come over here and I'm going to box them together. I could do it that way too. And then I'm going to have them fly in. So that'll be the second thing that flies in. And then the last thing will fly in is that. So let me show you how that looks. Hold on. Got to minimize it because it's not quite. My little record button gets in the way. So from current side, so say I'm on this one, light, house, lighthouse. So that's how you build something like that. Now let's look at this one. Okay, so I'm gonna just insert a duplicate slide and take some pieces out so you can see it. This is an image I grabbed. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to build these boxes. So I typed my 2 words. And now what you're going to do to make your highlighting boxes is you're going to go to shapes and you're going to hit the square and you're going to make a square over the letters you want to highlight, because I'm just highlighting the ending parts because we're talking about rhyming words. Then you can right click and hit format shape. And I want to change the color. I'm going to have it a solid color and I want it to be, let's do this one, pretty blue. And then to make it where it's transparent is this transparency right here. So I'm going to lighten it up so that you can see through it, but it's highlighted. So just like a highlighter would. And then I'm going to take the line off and I'm going to say no line. And that is how you make those highlighting boxes. And then I'm just going to copy it and paste it over here. And then again, I want to animate it so that it pops in after I say the word cat, hat. And then I say, okay, well, let's look at the ending sound, at. So this is where I would hit my animations. And I'm going to hit fly in on that one, fly in on that one. Okay, so that's how you do those. Same thing with this one. I grabbed a picture and then I have this flying in, the M. I just put the M up there and I have it flying in. Okay, now let's talk about sound boxes. So say you want to do a sound box. Let's get a, I'm just gonna grab one of these pictures up here. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yes, I'm gonna grab this dog. I've already showed you how to get a picture. So say I wanna do dog and I want them to break it into their sounds in a sound box. Dog's great because it's got 3 sounds. So I'm gonna put 3 boxes there. So I'm gonna put, let me go a little bit slower. I'm gonna hit insert and then I'm gonna insert a table. So I'm going to hit that down arrow and I'm going to insert a table that is 3 by 1. So there's my sound box right there. I'm going to make it bigger. Sorry, I go fast. You can rewind. And then I'm going to format this shape. I don't like the way it looks. I want it to look a little bit different. So I am going to format the shape and you can make it look however you want. I want a no fill. I don't want anything in it. But then I do want my border to show. So see up at the top right here, this is in table design. I'm going to click the borders and I want all my borders. And I like a thick border, so I have it at 3. I could even go thicker, change it, make it a little bit thicker. I like that. Okay, so now I want to move in circles. So then as we say dog, dog, I can move circles in. So let's put a circle in. So let's say I want this one, and then I want it again, because it's got 3 sounds. One more. All right, then we're gonna animate this. So let's go to animations at the top. I would love for it to come up. Let's see if I have one that'll come up. Let me see. To maybe curving up, maybe if that's what I got to do. Rise up, there it is. Okay, so I want them to rise up. So I want this first one, I want that one to rise up first. Actually, I don't want this dog to be 1. So so see how it has a 1, but I don't want it to be animated. I want it to be there automatically. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to highlight it there and then I'm gonna hit the X and that gets rid of it. So it'll be there whenever I click on the slide. But I do want my circles to show up in animation. Okay, let's look at this one and see how it'll look whenever we do a slideshow of it. slideshow from current slide. Okay, so say I'm having my class and we're going to break apart the sounds and segment the sounds. So dog, what's the first sound? D. Ah, g. So see how this, I like how it slides up like we do when we're in a small group. So, all right, so that is it. I hope that helps you. If you have any other questions, let me know. I will try to let you know the answer of how I do things. I may not do them the best way. That's the way I've figured it out. All right, thanks for watching.